Hello everyone, welcome to the Writing and Reading Center. This short video will give you an overview of both our in-person Writing and Reading Center, located in the MLK building first floor, and our virtual Writing and Reading Center found on your Canvas dashboard. My name is Denise Kruizenga-Muro, and I am the lead instructor in the Reading and Writing Center. If you have any questions about the center or the information found in Canvas, please let me know. You can meet with me in person inside the Writing Center, or you may contact me via email. My job is to make sure you have the resources you need to complete your assignments. Remember that I am here to help you. First, let me mention the WRC lab requirement. Attendance in the Writing Center is part of your English course. You are required to complete 50 minutes per week in regular fall and spring semesters and 150 minutes in the short winter or summer intersessions. You can access the WRC in person and online, which means that you have options for completing your required time each week. You get to choose what works for you and your schedule. Next, I'm going to talk about our virtual Writing Center. The virtual WRC has two parts: the part in Canvas and the part in Cranium Cafe. When you click on the WRC lab on your Canvas dashboard, this is the screen you will see. This is the Canvas home screen of the WRC lab. Using the global navigation menu on the far left, you can access all your current semester courses, email your professor using the inbox feature, access campus resources by clicking Student Resources, and get help with Canvas questions from tech support by clicking Help and More. Next to the global navigation menu, you will see the Canvas page navigation. The WRC lab has a home screen, an announcement screen, and modules. Further down on the home screen, you will see where to access faculty and peer tutors in Cranium Cafe, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. I want to direct your attention to the Canvas navigation menu and to two locations that will be very helpful to you this semester. The first is the announcements page, and the second is the modules. On the announcements page, you will find important information about campus events and opportunities like job fairs, transfer fairs, library workshops, and more. I will also post study tips and videos and any last-minute updates that you might need to know. I would recommend checking the announcements each time you log into the WRC lab on Canvas to stay up to date on WRC information. The announcements are our way of staying connected to you. Next, I would like to show you the modules. I'm going to play a short video that provides a quick overview of the modules and all the material you can find there to help you become a stronger writer. This is a quick overview of the modules in the virtual Writing and Reading Center. To access this, you're going to click on Modules from the Canvas home screen. That'll bring you to this screen that you see right here. The very first module that you come to is entitled Start Here. I would recommend looking at this module and working through each of the items in the module if you are brand new to the Virtual Writing Center or brand new to RCC. You'll see the orientation video. This is another good video, the do's and don'ts of webcam etiquette. We also have the directed learning activity that goes along with the orientation video. This may be what your instructor has asked you to complete your very first week. So you will watch this video and then you will complete the form as you go. You'll see also in the Start Here module that we've got some specific orientations with videos that you can watch. Please do so if your instructor has asked you to. And then we also have a troubleshooting guide from Connects Ed, the company that sponsors Cranium Cafe, which we will get to in a moment. Otherwise, the modules are ordered by topic, as you can see. So our first topic is understanding the writing prompt, and each module contains videos, handouts, as well as the corresponding directed learning activities that go along with the content of each module. Okay, so the very first module is Start Here. The second one is Understanding the Writing Prompt. The next one is writing a strong, clear thesis statement, writing strong, clear topic sentences, organizing an academic essay, patterns of organization for essay writing, developing a paragraph with strong evidence, improving your writing style, critical thinking and logical fallacies, writing about poetry, writing about fiction and drama, improving grammar, improving punctuation and mechanics use, using the library resources, plagiarism, MLA version 8, formatting and citation, reading, and then we have all of the worksheets and answer keys for all of the worksheets plus the answer keys that go along with the worksheets. So look here, check here whenever you are looking for something to do, or if you are looking for specific directed learning activities or worksheets, check here and they will all be here. And if there's ever a time when you cannot locate them, you can ask those of us in the lab, or you can email me and I would be happy to help. Now that I have reviewed the Canvas page, I would like to move on to Cranium Cafe. Cranium Cafe is a conferencing platform inside Canvas that will allow you to meet virtually with an instructor on duty or a peer tutor. You can also share documents and use the whiteboard feature to make notes on documents. You can find the list of instructors in Cranium Cafe by scrolling down on the Canvas home screen. There you will see instructors arranged alphabetically by day of the week. To find an instructor to consult with, just scroll down to the current day of the week and locate an instructor who is in his or her virtual office. You can see here that the instructors who are not available will have a red dot and the words offline next to their names, while those instructors who are available have a green dot and the word online next to their name. To meet with a professor, find someone who is online and click Knock on Door. This will alert the professor that you are waiting to meet. Once you click Knock on Door, a pop-up box will appear. You can type a message to the professor letting him or her know what you are seeking help with. For example, you might type something like, "Hello, Professor, I have an essay that I am working on and would like you to look at the thesis." Click Send and the professor will invite you in to meet. You will see the professor on the screen and he or she will see you. Meeting with a peer tutor works exactly the same way. On the home screen on Canvas, you will see a link to click, which will take you to the list of peer tutors. From there, you will be able to see who is available. Peer tutors will have both in-person hours and online hours, so please check with a staff member or give us a call for hours. Let me talk to you just a bit about conference etiquette. Please think of virtual conferences as if they were in-person conferences. You should be respectful of the instructor or the tutor and that person's time. For example, please have your essay on the screen ready to share. Please have the paper prompt or the assignment sheet that you can share as well. And finally, have 1 or 2 specific questions to ask the person. They probably will not be able to read your whole essay, so come ready to point out the specific sections you would like to review. Please make sure you are in a quiet space and are able to talk freely about your paper. You don't want a TV playing loudly in the background or people walking around behind you because you want to be able to hear and focus on the session. Please dress as if you are face-to-face and please point the camera at your face so you and the instructor or tutor can make eye contact. This will feel much more like an in-person session that way. Finally, if you would like additional information about webcam etiquette, I would recommend viewing the video, The Do's and Don'ts of Webcam Etiquette in the Start Here module. Now that I have reviewed the 2 parts of the virtual Writing and Reading Center, I will talk about the in-person Writing and Reading Center next. The in-person Writing Center is located in the Martin Luther King Teaching and Learning Center, or the MLK building. We are on the bottom floor, the basement. Your schedule may say MLK 119 as the location. You can find the building between the quad and the bookstore. So if you're walking from the quad to the bookstore, you will pass the MLK building. Whether in person or online, the WRC is an extension of your class. Please do not think of the Writing Center as primarily a computer lab for typing or a study hall for doing homework. Your English course instructor will be assigning specific WRC assignments for you to complete, and you should plan to use the resources we have to complete those assignments. Those resources include one-on-one consultations with faculty, peer tutoring in both reading and writing, space for collaborating with your peers on group assignments, and opportunities for self-teaching using DLAs, worksheets, workshops, and other materials. Remember that you have flexibility to combine both in-person time with online time to get your required weekly time. So make the most of what we have to offer and use the Writing Center however your schedule permits. Before I finish this presentation, I would like to answer some frequently asked questions about the WRC lab. First question, what am I supposed to do during my required weekly Writing Center lab time? Well, you can use the lab for a number of things. You can complete the work assigned by your instructor. You should check your course syllabus or ask your instructor if you're unsure what those assignments might be. You can use the in-person Writing Center to access the modules in Canvas to complete your work. You can meet with a professor or a peer tutor, or you can collaborate with classmates on group assignments. How is the virtual Writing Center different from the in-person Writing Center, and how is it the same? So it's the same in that in both the virtual world and the in-person world, you can meet with both faculty and peer tutors. You can ask questions about and receive help with papers and projects and DLAs, other assignments, and you can access DLAs either from the virtual Writing Center or the in-person Writing Center. The two locations are different in that we have extended hours in the virtual Writing Center, meaning that you can meet with faculty and peer tutors on Friday evenings and on the weekends. All material is available 24/7 in the virtual Writing Center, and we will offer workshops virtually online through Cranium. How often do I need to be in the Writing Center? So in the fall and the spring, you are required to put in 50 minutes each week. In the winter and summer, that time is 150 minutes per week, and that's a combination of both in-person and online. So you can come to the physical center as much as you want, you can stay as long as you need, and as your schedule permits, you can do the same online. You can log in, stay as long as you need to. You'll track your time using a log sheet or whatever method your professor has instructed you to use. So I would recommend checking your English course syllabus or asking your English course professor for details about how he or she would like you to keep track of your time. Can I drop my paper off or email it and get it later? So the answer to that, the short answer is no. We require you to come in for a consultation and to sit and meet with us. The sessions should be collaborative, whether you're meeting with a faculty member or a peer tutor. And we want you there. We want you to be able to ask questions. We want to make sure you understand our feedback. And then we want to make sure that you understand what you're going to be doing when you leave the consultation and go off to work on their paper, on your paper on your own. So please, when you come in for a consultation, make sure you plan to stay. Where do I turn in my WRC assignments? So the Writing Center assignments will not get turned in on your WRC Lab Canvas page. You're going to turn in your WRC assignments to your English course instructor. So please see your course syllabus or your course Canvas page, or ask your course instructor if you are not sure where to turn in those assignments. All of us in the Writing and Reading Center are looking forward to seeing you both in person and online very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know.